You guys might remember the cryptocurrency exchange FTX. It's been in the news a lot recently because the exchange is now bankrupt. And part of that has to do with its like celebrity CEO type, Bankman-Fried, who, what'd you say? Sam Bankman-Fried, who the FTX was marketed as a crypto exchange. We all understand now, or I hope that you do, that cryptocurrency is a multi-level marketing scheme because there's a finite amount of any kind of coin. The people who have hoarded it at the beginning before you were able to get in on it are the ones who are going to get rich. And when you buy into a cryptocurrency, you are just inflating the value of the finite number of coins that are already in circulation and are being like hoarded, not even in circulation, the coins that are being hoarded by the kingpins that got in a little bit early. But Sam Bankman-Fried was making a ton of money off this cryptocurrency exchange, essentially charging a fee for people that were making cryptocurrency transactions. But because these guys are crooks and crooks that were able to deceive a lot of Hollywood types and athletes and other capitalists in the space, looks like Bankman-Fried stole around $1 billion from the what was supposed to be in the FTX exchange, funneled it into an affiliated bank, and they made a bunch of risky bets with it. So that money is lost. So he just stole a ton of money from the people that used his service. And what do you know? The Miami Heat are now going to take FTX off of their arena. Now, it's hilarious that they renamed their arena after this exchange in the first place. I feel like anybody who had a few brain cells to rub together would understand that cryptocurrency was a fad and a house of cards that was set to collapse. But nonetheless, I mean, this happened to a variety of arenas around the country, including the Staples Center, which will always be the Staples Center, not crypto.com. But here we go. This is from this morning, or a few days ago, actually, not this morning, Friday. This person who lives in the Miami area who can see the FTX arena from their condo just showed a photo here of them taking FTX off. And, you know, it goes to show that this was always what we thought. The crypto was who we thought they were. The crypto was who we thought the crypto was, huh? But I mean,
they were who we thought they were.
And it's just like
FTX, Binance, crypto, Celsius.
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, that's all I know.
Yeah,
got through all of them.
Better than me. But the Heat signed like $135 million naming rights deal with FTX just in April of last year. So this aged like milk. It aged like milk on a hot summer day, sitting out of the fridge.
It's honestly insane though, because it's interesting to know. It's interesting to see this play out in terms of like it having not only obviously effects on the sponsorship rights and like, you know, of stadiums, but seeing like as a result of this like very transparent grift occurring that like almost immediately they have to rip the tiling off their roof like the Heat do. And it's also wild to see how kind of just in a very, very short amount of time that this guy kind of sunk his teeth and like his tentacles basically all over in a lot of different disciplines and different areas. Like ProPublica had to tell some of their editorial staff for some of the COVID investigative reporting that they're doing that while they are hoping that they will be able to continue their reporting, all of that funding for their reporting came from Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah.
And then Semaphore, the new Ben Smith, former BuzzFeed editor-in-chief Ben Smith's new media venture, is doing a lot of media reporting on what's going on with SBF himself, and they have to qualify that one of their primary investors is Sam Bankman-Fried.
Right.
So like this is, if you'll recall, also Tom Brady, obviously crypto enthusiast Tom Brady,
Did an
just
ad with
a
his
year
wife.
ago,
Yeah.
just a year ago.
Ex-wife.
I mean, many things about that ad seem a little dated at this point in time. But in just September of 2021, we're doing an ad for FTX, specifically like getting their friends. Apparently he's calling his plumber. I'm like, I don't think Tom Brady's talked to a plumber in 20 years.
Oh my God. The
Um,
degrees of separation that Tom Brady has
yeah,
from normal people.
I bet he doesn't see the plumber in his house.
Yeah.
But that's the crux of the ad. Is like we're getting all these people to sign up for FTX. Like, and it's just wild that in such a short amount of time, everyone became so credulous to this as an investment vehicle.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but money talks, and when it looks like people are making a ton of money, you want to get in on it, and it's there. I think wealthy people are susceptible to arguments made about independence. I mean, it's the same reason that Elon Musk took Twitter private, right, where he can make it his own personal Reddit edgelord plaything, which is that these billionaires, they want to create islands to themselves for them to do whatever they want, and islands within public spaces. And like that's what cryptocurrency is, right? It's like you're independent. You're not subject to some sort of sovereign entity, right? You can just have
it's, no more. It's a fiat currency,
right. So that's what the pitch was, and a lot of people fell for it. And I think that speaking of like tentacles of crypto people, what we saw was crypto got basically made relationships with a lot of well-known and agencies for athletes in this country, including CAA, and that's why you have someone like is LeBron a CAA client? Do we mind looking that up for a second? I wouldn't be shocked, but I guess he did leave. But there, we'll have to see. But the other big agencies clearly like develop relationships with cryptocurrency. So
yeah, so he was a CAA member, but he's now him and Rich Paul have like their own
right.
outfit. So
if anybody can go be independent, it's LeBron James in terms of an agency. But yeah, I mean, it was well reported that CAA clients were kind of pushing some of this cryptocurrency stuff. That's why you saw it happening at the same time with celebrities and things like that, like athletes and celebrities all coming out with it. And it's because they were getting paid to promote it in cash. So regular people like you and me would get fooled and then buy cryptocurrency, and the value for the people that have the most of it gets inflated, and then they sell it off, and then they get real hard dollars in their bank account. So that's that. Wonder what the Miami Heat arena is going to be called next. Hopefully they decide to accept a sponsorship from a business that is not going bankrupt and will be around for a second or
maybe
two.
like, I don't know, Enron Stadium or
yeah, something like that.
Lehman Brothers Arena, maybe AIG Arena, Bear Stearns,
Yeah.
Juicero Arena to compete with Smoothie King, maybe.
White Claw Arena.
That one might be permanent though.
I know, but I feel like some of those things are fads.
You
like
think there
Zima.
might be a Spike Seltzer bubble?
There might be.
You heard it here first, folks. Mad money.
Although
with
I do
Emma
love
Bradley.
a spiked seltzer, I'll tell you that.
Me too.